Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Timmy Treacle, also known as Horror Fan for Life, and I've decided to go ahead and finish my last four top 10s of the weekend. I was going to wait till tomorrow to do these, but I've decided just to go ahead and get these done and out of the way, because I will have some movie reviews to do tomorrow and Sunday before basketball and football starts respectively. So, the first year I'm going to be talking about is my top 10 movies of 2014. And of course, before I start the top 10, I have some honorable mentions, and they are Transformers Age of Extinction, Big Hero 6, Amazing Spider Man 2, Non-Stop, Annabelle, Horrible Bosses 2, Into the Storm, and A Million Ways to Die in the West. All great movies, just couldn't make my top 10 list. But coming in at number 10 is 22 Jump Street. This sequel is freaking hilarious. It returns Jonah Hill, Channing Tatum, and Ice Cube. This time, they are infiltrating a college, and they basically have the same assignments. But in this one, Jonah Hill's character does something that is so hilarious. If you can't laugh at this scene, then you don't have a funny bone in your body. If you don't know what scene I'm talking about, it's when Jonah ends up sleeping with a student, but what he doesn't know is the student is his boss's daughter. And when they meet up for lunch with the two families, Jonah's family and his boss's family, he finds out that they're sleeping together. And he gives that look like he just wants to snap his head off. And the next time they meet in their boss's office, he confronts him about it. And Channing Tatum's character finds out. And he does one of the funniest things ever. If you haven't seen the scene, definitely check it out on YouTube. But yeah, 22 Jump Street definitely belongs on the top 10, and it's at number 10. Number 9 is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. These remakes, reboots, whatever you want to call them, this one made a lot of money and looked really good. I really enjoyed this movie. I really love the sequel as well, but a lot of people's complaints about this was too much CGI and that the turtles were way too big. Well, you got to change it up when you're doing a remake or reboot. And I'm a huge fan of the early 1990s live action movies. But you can't do the same thing over and over. You got to do something different. And I love what they did with the turtles. I love what they did with Splinter. I love what they did with April O'Neil. I love what they did here, and unfortunately, we're not going to get a third movie, but this deserves a spot on the top 10 list, and it comes in at number 9. Number 8 is a tie between Lucy and John Wick. Both these action movies I freaking love, and I had a hard time deciding between the two of them, so I put them both in at number 8. John Wick, of course, is going to be getting his third movie this year, and I'm so excited for it. But Lucy was a great movie. I wouldn't mind seeing a sequel to that as well, but we'll just have to see. Coming in number 7 is Edge of Tomorrow, or Live, Die, Repeat. Tom Cruise gives a great performance in this movie. He is a soldier who keeps dying and repeats the day over and over from the same spot until he learns how to win. And that makes this movie great. And I love the way he dies and has to keep repeating the day. And it's a lot of fun. It's a great action movie. And definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. It's fantastic. Coming in number 6 is Captain America Winter Soldier. Phenomenal movie. I love Chris Evans as Captain America. Of course, we have the Falcon in this movie. I do believe we have Black Widow in this movie as well. This is a great sequel to the first Avenger, and it's just a lot of fun. And I love Marvel movies. And throughout these lists, you've seen a lot of the Marvel movies on these lists, and it will continue as we creep towards 2018. Coming number 5 is another tie. It's between American Sniper and Draft Day. Uh, American Sniper is based on a true story. Bradley Cooper gives a hell of a performance. Clint Eastwood directed this movie, and it's fantastic. It's also sad what happens to this man, um, but it pays great homage to what he did for this country, and I have much love and respect for him, and I'm proud to be able to watch his story on the screen, and yeah, God bless him and his family, man. It's a tragic day for them, but man, he was the man. Period. And Draft Day, this Kevin Costner was great. He is running the Cleveland Browns, and he pulls off a trade on Draft Day that is so remarkable. It's just phenomenal to watch. The best part of this movie is the third act when he's reworking the draft, not only trying to get players, but trying to get back his picks that he traded early on in the movie. It's phenomenal. It's a great sports movie. Definitely check it out. Number 4 is The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. This is the second to last movie in this franchise, and it kicks it off just tremendously. Jennifer Lawrence is phenomenal, of course. You have Kiefer Sutherland, you have Julianne Moore, Philip Seymour Hoffman, rest in peace. Just a great movie, and I love the franchise. Number 3 is also another tie. It's between Gone Girl and The Judge. Gone Girl, Ben Affleck is phenomenal. He thinks his wife is dead, and lo and behold, she is still alive. And all this twists and turns start to happen in this movie, and it is phenomenal. I also believe Neil Patrick Harris is in this movie as well, and he's really good in this movie too. You can't go wrong with NPH. And then The Judge, you have Robert Duvall, Robert Downey Jr., and Downey Jr. and Duvall's characters haven't been getting along as father and son, but his father is starting to basically deteriorate and onset Alzheimer's, and is having a tough time. It's a really heartfelt, warming movie, and it's one of my favorites, obviously, of 2014, and it deserves to be on this list, which is why it gets a tie with Gone Girl. Coming number 2 is Guardians of the Galaxy. Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Batista, Bradley Cooper, Vin Diesel, phenomenal. The voice acting and the live acting with the other characters are great. This movie sets off what looks like to be a hilarious trilogy of movies, and also including them in the Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame. It's just a lot of fun. Star-Lord is one of my favorite characters, and but I love I love the raccoon, of course, and then Groot. I am Groot. It's just a great movie. A lot of comedy and action. Just you can't go wrong. And then my number 1 movie of 2014 is Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. This is a phenomenal sequel. This is a great trilogy. I talked about it when I mentioned the first movie. And God, this is one of the best trilogies to come out in quite a while, where all 3 movies are phenomenal and everyone has their favorite. I do believe I selected Dawn as my favorite of the trilogy, but I love them all. And like I said previously, I'm not a fan of the older versions of Planet of the Apes. I'm not a fan of the 2001 movie either, but these 3 movies I absolutely love. Andy Serkis is phenomenal, and God, it's just a lot of fun. Great action movies, and yeah. So so it comes in at number 1. So there you have it. Those are my top 10 movies of 2014. In the comment section below, if you have a top 10 list for 2014, let me know what they are in the comment section below. If you don't, just name a few that you love from 2014. Also, did you agree with my list? Did you not agree with it? What movies would you take off there, and what movies would you replace them with? Let me know in the comment section below as well. And as always, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. And if you like this, give it a fat thumbs up for me. And don't forget to share these videos with your family and friends. The more subscribers, the fun it is for me. I am up to 20 now, I believe, on my channel. I would really love to make small steps into reaching goals. My next step would be 50, and then I would really love to get to 100 and then just make my way up. But I know this is a process, and regardless, I'm going to continue to bring movie reviews, top 10s, rankings, and other fun things regardless. And I appreciate each and every one of you supporting my channel, and check you later.